Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I know I look a little bit different from when you last saw me. I've been away from the camera for quite a long time now, and I think I'm ready to start filming again because it is what I enjoyed doing. So for today's video, I think I'm gonna do a little get ready with me. I'm gonna do my makeup like I used to, and just talk about like what's been going on in my life. As you guys can see, my hair is also a lot longer since last time you saw me. Last time you saw me, my hair was like right at my cheekbones. It was short, but now it's very, very long. I've been on the hormones for a little bit, got my boobs done. So there's been a lot that I have to catch you guys up on. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to start with is my Anastasia Dip Brow, and I'm just going to be using this to do my eyebrows. I know this is so 2016 because people literally use this, and you remember they would do the big thick brows and they would do the really light concealer. That's basically what I'm doing. So, this is in the color Ash Brown. While I'm doing my eyebrows, I'm gonna talk to you guys about my breast augmentation because I never came back and told you guys about my breast augmentation. I got my boobs done in March of 2022, and I got them done in Fort Lauderdale, Florida, and I absolutely love the size that I went with. There are some times where I'm like, oh, I wish I kind of went smaller. And then there's times where I wish that I went bigger. So we have one brow done. Now I'm just gonna start concealing this brow, and then I'm gonna do the other brow off camera. The concealer I'm going in with is the e.l.f. concealer, the Hydrating Camo Concealer. Satin finish. So I just put a little bit on the back of my hand, and then I just go ahead and conceal with a flat brush. But yeah, so I got my boobs done in Fort Lauderdale. Let me give you the stats and everything of what I did. So I did 770 cc's saline over the muscle. And the reason why I did over the muscle is because I wanted the more implant, like fake boob look. And I'm gonna put a picture right here of something that I posted on my Instagram, and that's basically the look that I was going for. I was going for, you know, you can see the implant and everything up here, and you know, now they sit very natural, but I do love how they are in a bra, and I love them overall. They look like tits, let's just say that. And that's basically what I was going for, is for them to look like tits. So I got to the surgery center pretty early in the morning. When I got to the surgery center, they put my IV in and everything, and I waited in this room, was just hooked up to some fluids for a little bit. And then it was time for me to go in for surgery. I had this older anesthesiologist, so obviously, like, trusted with my fucking life. Like, put me out right now, I don't care. So I was very, very excited. It was my first surgery, like it was my first time ever going under general anesthesia. So I was so fucking scared, and I knew nothing about the process. At the time, I really just wanted my boobs done. Any fucking paper that they put in front of me, my signature was just jotted down on it. I didn't read through anything, I don't care. I got wheeled into, well, I didn't get wheeled into. Basically, when they were ready for me, I just got up and started walking. Now, mind you, they had given me something while I was sitting there waiting to like relax me. I don't know if it was like a Valium or something, but they gave me something that was gonna relax me. And so when I was walking to the surgery, like, not to the surgery, when I was walking to the OR, I was like chill as fuck. Like, considering what was about to go on, I did not care, and I was very, very chill. So they start giving me oxygen. Next thing you know, I'm out. And then I wake up, and your homegirl, she is shaking. I was like shaking so much from surgery. But I was so happy. I like felt the pressure on my chest, and instantly I was like, oh yes. got in the car, ate some crackers, drank some juice, and I was fine. The recovery for that surgery, the recovery for that surgery was so easy, and it was only like 3 days for me to recover. And I was like up, lifting my arms up, I was driving my car. Like, it was not a terrible surgery at all. I would get my boobs done every month, and I say this to everyone I know. Now for my BBL, because I got a BBL done. I got a BBL done in July 2022 is when I got my BBL. Now that was a different story. Before I get into my BBL story, I'm gonna go ahead and do my other brow off camera, and then I'll be right back to tell you guys that. Okay, so now both of my brows are done. They are definitely sisters, they're not twins. I put my hair up because your girl gets hot flashes now, so, you know. I know I look a little crazy right now. Before that, I'm gonna be setting my eyelids with the Laura Mercier powder. I went and got my BBL done at Mia Aesthetics by Dr. Bowker. And I guess you would consider what I got a skinny BBL, because honestly, I feel like my BBL would have been a lot more sickening if I gained the weight, like if I gained a lot more weight before I got it done. Because while the lipo fucking snapped. The lipo was really good. Like, I have no fat on my stomach. I have no fat on my stomach, I have no fat on my back. So the lipo snapped, and whatever he was able to transfer definitely transferred and gave me even more of a bubble butt than what I had before. So the BBL to me, completely worth it. Now as far as the recovery is hell. And I will not sit here in front. There are people who handle it better, and there are people who just don't. And I think that me getting that BBL better prepares me for when I go to get it again. Because it was definitely a surprise of, I mean, I knew it was painful, but I didn't know that I would feel like I literally got hit by like a U-Haul. I literally felt like I got hit by a U-Haul when I woke up. That's what it felt like. I'm going in with Kylie Cosmetics. It's a bronzer. I'm just gonna be basically bronzing up my lid, just so it doesn't look so white. Let's talk about how I used to fiercely be on doing like makeup tutorials. And the thing is like, I like doing makeup on myself. Do I want to do it on other people? No. No, not really. And there's people who enjoy doing that, but me, I just don't have like the concept and the mind to be able to do what I do on myself on other people. Because the thing is other people, they like their makeup done a certain way, but they come to like professionals to get their makeup done. But also, me being the professional, I'm gonna feel like, oh, I should do the makeup I do on myself on you, and it's gonna look the same way, which is absolutely not the case. So that's why I don't think doing makeup on other people is for me. Can I help you put a lash on? Yes. Can I help you with certain stuff? Yes. Am I gonna do a full face on you? No. So, yeah. But back to what I was saying about my BBL. The BBL was fun. And that's all I'm gonna say about it. I went to the ER 4 days after my BBL because I was dehydrated. Because the thing is like after a BBL, you're sleeping so much that it's so hard to like keep up with like drinking water and just like staying hydrated. So I ended up in the ER for being dehydrated because my heart was just going, and then also I just felt dizzy and my head would pound when I would get up, so I ended up in the ER because I don't fuck around when it comes to my heart. Now I'm gonna be starting with my base makeup, and this is a process that is gonna go by very, very fast, and I'm gonna talk the whole time. I am so angry right now. My camera literally fell at the end of me filming my foundation and concealer. I used the NARS Radiant Natural Radiant Longwear Foundation for my base. And then I also used the same e.l.f. concealer for underneath my eyes. But I'm just gonna set under my eyes with the Laura Mercier powder. The last time I was here, I don't think I've talked to you guys about what I've been doing like career-wise. Last time I saw you guys, I was in school at a tech program for patient care technician because I was interested in getting involved in the healthcare field. Now, after I turned 18 and I graduated from that program and got my patient care technician, I started working at a hospital as a float, and I basically like experienced all specialties. Everything, cardiac, like med surge, peds, like everything. I was able to experience a lot there, and I met a lot of people and I experienced a lot of things. It's definitely very eye-opening, the things that you see in a hospital, because you see people at their lowest, and for the longest time, I think that's like what I enjoyed about it, was that I got to experience that with people and I got to be there to help. So my job while I was there was I would like draw blood, I would be in direct patient care, my whole 12-hour shift. So that's what I was doing. And then also, I recently started working at a psych facility, and at this psych facility I work in admissions, and I am there to admit people when they come in voluntary, involuntary, if they come in by the police as a Baker Act or from the ambulance. I'm there to take them in basically and get them admitted and everything done. I enjoy the psych facility a lot more than I do the hospital. Larger hospitals do not care about their staff at all. They really don't. You have to fend for yourself, and you have to really stand up for yourself, or else you will get walked over. And that leads me to what I'm doing right now. I am getting more involved with business ventures. Because I've always been very passionate about the business side of things, especially when it comes to social media. While I do love, like, you know, being in front of the camera and talking to an audience, I feel like that has prepared me to be able to take on helping other people who want to do the same thing. What am I doing? Look at this. This looks like shit. So now we're just gonna be making this 7 head into a, you know, into a 6 head. Because you can't really make something like this too small. It's really, really hard. You have to like probably like pluck my fucking hairline off and stick it back by my eyebrows because it's so big. You guys, I'm losing hair because of how stressed out I've been, I swear. Now I'm gonna be using the Kylie blush in the shade Baddie on the Block. I feel like this blends your bake and your like contour together, and that's what I love. You guys, it looks so good. Ah! Y'all, my back fucking hurts. I need to get a chair that has a back to it because this is brutal. Filming without a back to this is brutal. By the way, you guys are standing on top of my makeup case. It is what it is. I'll be taking my eyeliner. Ooh. And I'm just gonna be doing my eyeliner. Let me see if I can get you guys in here so you guys can see how I do it. So you guys can see how I do. Okay. Let's get into it, y'all. Oh, and also the little hairs that come off your hair will be the death of you, and they will fuck you up. They will literally get into your eyeliner and then drag across your face, and then you'll literally like want to just take everything off and then lay down in your bed and cry. Because I've done that before where my hair has gotten into my eyeliner and then it like made a black line across my face. And it is not fun. Oh, they're so uneven. I don't care. Cute. So this is the Wet n Wild highlighter. Don't ask me why I use it, I don't know. We're gonna put some on the cheeks. Ooh. Ooh. As far as my transition, I do want to make a completely separate video regarding like what's going on with my transition. For the longest time, like hormone wise, I was on injectable hormones, injectable estrogen, and then I recently switched back to oral because the injectable was like making my legs hurt like really bad. I started doing them in my butt when I first started the estrogen, but then I moved to my leg after I got my BBL because I didn't want to inject anything into my butt. So that's what kind of happened with that. Right now in my life, it's just less about like my physical appearance and like shit that I want to do with my transition, and it's more about like what I want to do like long term with my life. And I feel like in that way I've grown. This is the finished look, y'all. Get into the makeup.
Girls like me, I like a magnet to a knife. Can like a lighter from the ocean. I set them on devotion and so on my God.
Thank you guys so much for watching this YouTube video. I'm very happy to be back on YouTube. I hope you guys are still here to support me, and will click the subscribe button down below, and also leave a like on this video. If you want to see more videos like this, definitely let me know on my Instagram or even down below in this video. I would love to film more, and also what you guys would like to see. But yeah, until then, I will see you guys in my next YouTube video.